Alright. So, here we are. Day 14. The prompt today is empty. Let's try to do... I was sort of brainstorming on this one. I wanted to make something that I could do fairly easily. What the... oh. Fairly easily without, we're trying to make another, try to make another emotional piece, but, really know how to execute it. Maybe. Oh, wait. You know, that could be kind of cool. Wait. You know, looking for examples of this made it so apparent that it reminds me of all the common perceptions of a gender role when it comes to this action that I'm looking for. So when I'm looking at references, it's very gender specific. It seems very reasonable given the history of association with this emotion. I'll give it away. I think it means, or, I want to go artistic route, maybe. I really do like the way that looks. Should I use a canvas? I was gonna do another inverted one. Maybe we'll just stick with the white canvas here. Get flash banged Okay. All right. So let's try this here. I'm gonna do a black and white today. Oh. All right. Hmm. Let's see. We will Hmm. Probably. Not this, right? Sorry. Make it be a little bit more. Can this be? That's okay. Hmm. Know how like uh mm, I'm just trying to like flatten it a little bit because you're not really looking exactly top down on it. Such a interesting it's a very interesting problem doing this perspective right now. Having problems imagining where a reference would come in handy, but really have the specific reference. Guess that's fine. Have to and then Huh? Those parts. Yeah. So this zone here might be a little big. Something like that. And this will get big like that. That should be good enough. I think his face is proper. Or dang it, I hit my window key. Oh. I feel like this needs to be smushed. I want it to. Not it. How am I? We just get rid of this. Fine. Meat. um. I wanted the piece to represent. I wanted the good thing to represent. Didn't quite work out. We could just draw. Uh, uh, I think that's a detail. Just skip. Okay. Okay, so let's. Yeah, so I'm having a slight perspective problem now. So the thing. thinking the object is like... I'm having trouble envisioning it. How does that work? So like, if I push it back, what I'm doing is planting it in, then I have to pull. That helps a lot. I should have drawn some perspective lines just to help with that. Get bigger? Slightly bigger when it's coming closer. Yeah, so it did get slimmer in that way. Kind of funky. Maybe it's way. Oops. Do perspective art. Oh, okay. So when I'm okay. Wow, it's so then maybe next time I should picture it like if I'm looking at it in the perspective you draw it, and like you have to picture this plane but going down. I will have to think about that next time. What's really messing me up right now? Okay. Oops. Wait. Wait. What the heck? Okay. Does it come out the same? That's the question. So how did this change? Do I change the... It's very, very minimal. I see it. It's kind of like I have to draw everything a little bit more. Okay. One last time, I guess. Do I like this pencil though? Or do I like this? Or do I like this pencil? Oh. I'm struggling so hard today. Man, I'm only halfway, and man, I'm really feeling the fatigue when it comes to doing these prompts. Perspective is just not. Yeah, I just can't get the perspective properly. I'm gonna have to look up like how lines are drawn to get the perspective. By drawing some like planes to help me. Good enough. Okay. Yeah, holy heck. That's... maybe it's the other way. You make it long. Definitely don't. Maybe you make it shorter. Just pretend it's flat. Most definitely need some perspective training. Just can't like something else. It's just good enough. It'll just have to do. See, that's the moment I draw this part, I clearly have messed up somewhat. Like, yeah, it really shows that I'm not getting the perspective properly. Maybe it's like this way. The reason why I'm using curves is it's confusing my senses enough that I make it feels a little bit acceptable. Oh. Am I coming up too soon? I have a reference for this. Okay, so this part looks. It's good enough. So how did this differ from the other one? We got pushed. Oh wait. Oh, okay. I see it. See what makes it look a little bit better than. But now it looks like. Yeah, now it looks like it's pushed. Far. I've gotten so used to seeing the previous one. Holy heck. Send help. Okay, I think maybe I've been looking at it for too long, but the whole one. I'll just incorporate it. Dude, drawing parallel lines at a curve is another entire skill in itself. It's good enough. I just want to start shading this thing and then call it a day. Because didn't really wanted to spend another hour doing line art. Admittedly, it's probably the most important part, in my opinion. Without the composition feeling spot on, it's color does do a lot, but like shading and stuff does compensate quite a bit. If you get the volume and the lighting, it can help mask some of your weaknesses in perspective. But personally, I don't want that to be like, I'm trying not to let it be a crutch. Relying on volume to volume and color to I feel like I'm using too I feel like the eyebrow is like just too long, but fine, I guess. You still look freaking weird. I want to take a digital bottle smasher and just smash the crap out of this thing. Why does this top part look so weird? It's fine. Okay. Does it matter? No. The answer is no. It does not matter. Okay. Alright. Let's just oh. For Pete's sake. Maybe I should have. Trying to get things done here. Why do I have to make this continuously more complicated? Whatever. All right. Wait, I'm kind of curious. Would this edge be MAKU? I should be getting the... I'm basically practicing my my like hand abilities, I guess. Oh my god. The heart shape is okay. Hold up. Don't understand why the program does that. Okay, so use less refinement here. So say we know that right? Something like this. Problem is I'm not trying to draw a butt here. Ooh. Okay. What's up, covers? How was the movie? So help me, if you just say it's aight, I'm gonna bop you one. Do not just say it's aight. I know what you're thinking. Don't do it. Don't you dare do it. And you gotta provide some details too. No pressure. It was very entertaining. Okay, fair enough. What did you watch? What did you end up watching? Halloween ends. Oh, it's that time of year. That's fair. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I'm just experimenting, yes. What happens when I reverse this? I'm trying to create like a little bit of dynamic range here. You gotta keep up with the series. Have reservations of what you just said offers. Just saying. You know, I have no idea where my light source is coming from, but holy heck. And oh, whoops. I want that back. Give me that. I made a mistake. Man. Okay, well. Try that again. I need to figure out how I'm gonna do these things in stages, because I need to break this down. They're getting a little complicated. Like, do I like go in and do the first layer, and I try to like fade out? Or do I do the layers and then then I take a white thing and try to what happens when I it doesn't help that I used it on the same. I shaded on the same layer. We'll just do some basic stuff. I think the longer I work on it, the nicer it might end up being, but okay. So do I use the same perspective? I don't, right? Yeah, I don't. I guess now I just wanna highlight the edges and the features to keep the two scenes separated. The spillage. I might try rotating the canvas. So, oh wait. How does this work? Oh no. Oh no. The face has, oh no. Okay. That's, oh no. I just realized how complicated this got. Okay. How about I'm gonna make it with, okay. I totally made the perspective shot. I shot the perspective so terribly. Like I have this composition has like too many different perspectives. I should have picked like one source. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Now I'm combining occlusion with, oh no. Okay. Breathe. Wait. Hold. I think it'll work out. I think. I can always just backtrack. So, okay, so how do I imagine? So I imagine the gradient like this, right? So you have the gradient. And then you wanna, this is getting further inward, right? Like this. And then you want a sharp edge. And then here, there's also That just makes everything worse. But it's okay. We'll complete the rest just to see. So there's still some. I still want to highlight the edges. But now this part is darker. Cover, shut up. I don't wanna hear you think, okay? We'll say I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. Alright, well, okay, so it's too big. Alright, so keep this beautifully. I'm not like, I'm having problems separating, doing two different tasks at the same time, working this way. So now I'm having problems. So I gotta separate them somehow. Yeah, I'm like really having problems separating the two tasks right now. So that's a problem. We'll just get as many things as we think. And then we'll work on reversing. This had been a perspective nightmare. I've learned today that I still need so much more experience with doing perspective drawings. Like from my mind, I can't make something just out of my head with different perspectives. It has to be like 90, maybe 30 or 40 degrees, like offset everything at the same angle. Having multiple things at multiple angles is too much. I really have a hard time. Up to this point, I have usually drawn all the objects at the same angle. So now, right now, I was trying to make this guy's head 180 flat, so like you're looking at the like it's defying the spill. It's like on top, and then the spill is like 30 degrees, right? It's like flat, but the bottle also has to be that flat, but the bottle is not in the correct perspective right now. It's like less than 30 degrees. So it looks like it's kind of, it needs to be like pushed over some more. Problems. Too many problems. And I can't fix it right now because I've already spent so much time. I just need to work on more perspective stuff. Basically it. I'm cutting out the colors because it's kind of a good way to try to try to force myself to not rely on color to differentiate the shapes. Honestly, I have no idea what the ear shape is, but we're just gonna pretend we know. That's a really big ear. No one will know. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, wait. I think I'm picturing the ears in a different way. I'm filling my own ear. It's kind of a big ear, but it'll be fine, I guess. Good enough. I don't know the shape of the ear. Honestly, I have no idea if that's behind or in front. That's definitely on top. I have no idea where the light is coming from. I'm just using my lines and I'm giving it form artificially by accenting like the edges of. I'm using occlusion as a excuse for like edge lighting right now, because the struggles are real. So So I'm like kind of giving the face shape where like I'm not even sure if I would put light there to begin with. But the idea is I'm gonna try to create at this point I'm totally winging it at this point. Whatever feels okay. Filling it out. Filling out, folks. Filling it out. I'll have a more organized thought in the future when I do this a little bit more. What the I meant to hit 50 and somehow it said I wanted 500. See, the reason why I say this is going to look weird is when I draw the ground shadow, or like when I start adding the bottle into the scene, it's going to look like it is leaning the wrong, like it's going to look like it's leaning not quite right. I can see it already, even without adding it. This is where the cheekbones are. So I'm kind of essentially, and this is where the supposed nose is going to be. And we kind of want to color back this a little bit. kind of want to shade this back a little because it's getting closer to us here. We'll keep the underside of that lip a little bit. Yeah. And then the eyes, we want to... Whoops. Went a little hard there. Lighten this up a little. Make it a little smoother. And I guess we can go through and then this is gonna work though. I didn't make the image dark enough for this part, interestingly, no. I didn't think I went that dark, but I did actually overall. Oh, I went a little bit too ham there. Okay. All right. Like, this is a total wing. What I pretty much did was I tried to accent the form, like the form of the objects by shading, instead of paying closer attention to like what the heck my lighting situation is. Instead, I went out of my way do what I typically do and try to get some of like the basic features, and I'm pretty sure his eyes is like too far up. But yeah, it's fine. No one will ever know. Shut up, coffers. Don't you dare type that again. You wouldn't have known if I didn't say anything, alright? Fight me on it. Tell me you knew. Tell me you knew before I mentioned it. Hmm? Yeah, see, this is where my perspective failed right here. So the bottle is not meeting the perspective of the water splat. But I really can't fix it. Like I'm having problems, so I'll have to like work on that. The bottle is definitely not in the same perspective as the spill. See, the spill, I mean, if you don't picture it as a specific shape bottle, maybe it's an irregular shape bottle, you can probably say like, yeah, sure, why not? But it's not in my head. The perspective is incorrect on it, so we'll just like pretend like it's okay. You're gonna bot me? I'd like to see you try, Converse. That's right, you heard me. A lot of times water boundaries are really soft. I'm just making I'm making the boundaries a little bit harsher, just so I can give it some form. What is that, 2 hours? I think we're gonna call it for 2 hours. Here looks weird. Everything else kind of looks somewhat weird. But it's good enough. If only I could like imagine the thing. Wait, you know what? Let's find out if we can cheat this. Shh, no one will ever know. Hold up. This is kind of getting close to the perspective that I wanted. Like, kind of like this. Don't you just love digital art? Oh, I see. I have to accent it a lot. Yeah, I have to accent it a lot. Okay, so like I needed to push really far. Like I need to push way into that corner. Like, oh hey, I forgot the way my webcam is imaged. It's exactly the direction. So I had to like shove everything into that corner. Is why the perspective looked really weird. But you know what? Nice. Thank you, computers. See, now the bottle is in perspective. It's like closer to the spill. But now I also needed to flatten the spill a little, because now the spill is too far. But the face, I wanted the face to be the person. So when you're looking at the puddle, your image is gonna be flat, like you know, because our eyes only see. Technically, it's a little hard to explain. I don't know. It's a philosophical thing, but you're technically seeing a lot of 2D images on top of each other to form the 3 dimensions in this case. But so the image I want it to be 180 flat, so off the puddle. Because it was just a nice contrast with the spilling of the puddle. But now the puddle kind of the puddle has enough amorphous movement in it that's okay. And then I guess I would just take it. I should really use those tools to help me visualize these things more often. Which that's an example of why I personally, as someone who don't do art professionally, right? Sorry for all those professional art people, but since I don't like sell a product or anything, I love the idea of AI generated tools and whatnot, because from a learning perspective, you can use those tools to greatly help you visualize something when you can't just say, when your brain can't just simply tell you like, hey, this is how it works, without, as you know, the artist, those peeps would say, takes years and years of training. But because of even conveniences like liquify, plane shifts, even, you know, I haven't used any of the tools. Like there are new tools added that helps me make I forgot what it's called, but they're like assisted perspective lines, like grids to help me orient backgrounds and what. I'm not doing background today. Forget that. Background's not happening. Actually, I feel like it's even more clean. I think it's cleaner if I just leave out. Oh wait, oh, you know, I could do this though. What the heck is this? When did I put something here? Hello? I did it all in one layer, unfortunately. So the lines are also there. I would have faded the lines a little bit more. Okay. This is pretty good. It turned out all right. With the aid of computer magic, I'm a little bit more satisfied by my inexperience about perspective. This one came from my mind's eye, so I didn't really quite find the references that I wanted. This is where I would set a pipeline for an AI prompt so I can get like not like ideal references, but at least give me an idea. Okay, 14. Okay. The prompt is empty. I wanted to give the prompt a bit of an impact. So the idea was that the bottle itself was a heart-shaped bottle and it's emptying out. And it's more of a empowering thing, or not an empowering thing, but more of a I wanted to do like a double play on the meaning empty. So like the bottle is emptying out, right? But it's a heart-shaped bottle. The heart contains what we figuratively ascribe to are the emotions of a human being, which obviously that is not true. It's not accurate. Your emotions are up here a lot of times, or most of the time, like the electrochemical signals and whatnot. At least our loose non-concrete understanding is it's up here, but figuratively the heart contains the emotion. So I made the bottle into a heart shape, and when you're emptying your heart of emotions, it is often also double meaning in emptying or trying to not suppress your emotions. So when you're emptying your emotions, you're expressing it. And a lot of times the one emotion people hold back a lot, which is to me misunderstood, is the act of crying out. The act of, and I chose the character to be a male character because it's something that gender roles has specifically ascribed to females. But actually, a lot of times when people are expressing other feelings, other emotions, and when they talk about other things, what I often see when someone is talking personally is more of a cry than anything else. Like a lot of times when someone talks about their achievements or constantly emphasize what they have accomplished to someone like me who is more or less just a stranger, right? Someone who has like I hear them crying, like figuratively, not literally. So I wanted this piece to be somewhat emotional, because to feel empty can mean something empowering, uplifting, or it can be dreary and depressing. So originally the prompt was supposed to be, I was going to draw like a person who has a void in their heart. So I like legitimately draw a void, like a missing piece in the chest, kind of like from Bleach. I don't know if anyone remembers Bleach, but there's the hollows. They're like missing, they have a literal hole through their chest because they don't have hearts. Or alternatively, I was going to do a Kingdom Hearts kind of reference to the Heartless. But that's often very negative, right? Like, so I wanted to do a double meaning on this. So on the one hand, I would say, if I had to guess, most people would see this and they would see something negative. They would talk about how they bottled up their emotions, and that most of the emotions that they bottle up are negative, which crying and being frustrated or anger is one of them. To me, when I see someone doing that, I recognize that this person is trying to empty those bottled emotions. And to me, I see a person trying to heal. So when someone starts emptying their bottled up emotions, they're making an attempt to reach out for help or confronting whatever that is. And to me, it's promising. It's like a uplifting. It's potential. Nowadays, we do live in a society where this stuff is a little bit more accepting. You know, people are a little bit more accepting of, especially I'm not gonna make this sound too sexist, but especially for men, this is still the minority opinion, obviously, but it's become a little bit more accepting that humans themselves, in general, nondescript, this type of thing can elicit a lot of either positive, negative, or like middling ambivalence and whatnot. So I thought about this, and I was trying to make, how do I express that, like, abstractly, right? How do I express that abstractly? I was gonna make the character maybe anger, frustrated, could be happy. If I turn the way this composition works is like, if I turn that dude into a happy person, someone could think like, oh well, that's a person who has lost happiness. So you can like, I love when pieces, at least I'm not really trying, I'm saying this, I guess I'm gonna try to say this with the utmost humility. I enjoy making pieces that are ambivalent, because that's how I view most of things in life. They're ambivalent. However, with that said, I often find myself in the minority of voices. Most individuals find stability in their emotions and their image and perception of reality by viewing things very strict, very black and white. I mean, my only reason, which brings me to the last topic, I did this in black and white for that very reason, other than the whole practicing volumes and stuff, because I'm really terrible at volumes without color. I did it in black and white because most of this stuff is black and white to most people. The crying is bad. Crying is bad, period. Spilling is bad. That kind of thing. But I don't see this as bad. Like, I'm not feeling sad in black and white. Like, I'm sort of feeling sad, but sad in an uplifting way. When I'm making this. I'm curious, maybe like 20, like a few years down the line, you start thinking about the stuff you do and maybe the meaning of it change. But I do like artwork that has a lot of multiple meanings to people. I mean, that's why books, movies, the creative arts are meaningful to me. However, with that said, the vast majority of people that surround me when or like the people that I see or watch or examine every day, they live for themselves. They live in a world where a singular perspective is what makes them happy. So while that is great, I feel like I resonate a lot more with those who express themselves like professionally in the creative arts, because the creative arts tend to be very middling. They tend to be very interpretive and ambivalent, and I like talking about those things. I can tell you that most people don't, especially on the internet. They just want to like experience things with face value, keep things simple. Like, I shot the bad guy and you should feel good about it. That kind of thing. Meanwhile, I'm like stooping and just thinking about all the ramifications. All right, that's enough to there's a lot more to say about my thoughts about things, but when I create artwork, it's trying to embody that ridiculous storm of mania that's in my head that goes on every single day. So art is a pretty decent outlet. If only I can command the skills to visualize a lot of the things that are going on in my head. This is a good start though. I started with something so basic, and then we're getting more and more abstract. We're really pushing the limits here. Although I'm going back and forth. Tomorrow, depending on what the prompt is, in 45 minutes, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to come back in time to do the prompt. Maybe. I'm going to be out during the day tomorrow, but possibly. We'll try to. I don't want to fall behind. Doing 2 prompts a day is exhausting. Like, I like doing this stuff, but man, even the stuff you like can be extremely exhausting. All right.